Welcome to Plot Point. This is Ivan Renacruz, your literary guide. This is the podcast that explores essential literature from across centuries and continents. Each episode, we break down a single work, covering the plot, the essential story, then diving into the point, the critical analysis, context, and enduring meaning. Ready to unlock the secret life of books? Let's begin. Today on Plot Point, we travel to India for the monumental short story Life of Pi by Yann Martel. First, let's establish the plot, the essential narrative, characters, and events that define tribal scars. 16-year-old Pi Patel, whose family owned a zoo in Pondicherry, survives a shipwreck in the Pacific Ocean while moving to Canada. He's adrift on a lifeboat for 227 days with a Bengal tiger named Richard Parker, among other animals that perish, using his knowledge of animal training. Pi establishes dominance and coexists with the tiger, ultimately washing ashore in Mexico. Questioned by officials, Pi offers two radically different versions of his tale. Now that we've mapped the story, we shift to the point, the critical analysis, themes, and enduring relevance of this masterwork. Life of Pi is a profound exploration of the mind-scoping mechanism for extreme trauma. Pi's fantastical tale of sharing a lifeboat with a zebra, a hyena, an orangutan, and the Bengal tiger, Richard Parker, is a symbolic projection used by his psyche to process the shipwreck's horrors. The tiger specifically embodies Pi's own primal brutal self, the savage instinct he had to awaken for his 227-day survival, which is implied by the true story where the animals are replaced by human survivors. The final choice offered to the officials illustrates the mind's prioritization of a bearable narrative, a comforting fiction to defend against the crushing reality of cannibalism, loss, and despair, thus ensuring the survivor's mental preservation. That brings us to the end of our discussion. We've navigated the plot and analyzed the point. Thank you for exploring this literature with me. Please subscribe to Plot Point and leave a review wherever you listen. Join me next time for a new book and a new journey. Until then, keep reading between the lines.